What's up, y'all? So in this video we're gonna go back and talk about this, that's right, this is the Irwin Spade Bits, which I had previously done a video on, being arguably the best spade style drill bit, I guess a couple of years ago now, and they've changed them. That's right, they've just recently changed the Irwin Speedbor Spade Drill Bits. You see one of them's open. We've actually done this. We tried to do this on Saturday Morning Live. If you are interested in locks or other stuff, or want to talk to other people that are interested in locks and other stuff, make sure and join in on Saturday Morning Live every Saturday between 11 and 1 Central Standard Time. We do a live broadcast, and everybody comes in and chats with each other, and we goof off and have fun and just shoot the you-know-what. But anyway, we tried doing this video. I wanted other people's reactions in the video. So during this video, I'm going to put up some of our Lock Force members who were there during the live while I was trying to make this video, which is why this is open, because I opened it in that video, and I'll go ahead and link that Saturday Morning Live. But it failed miserably because we had camera trouble. I was trying to do stuff without monitoring. It's just much easier to do a video on it. But at the end of that live, I also posted a poll on the community page for YouTube, and I asked everybody to vote. And if you still don't know what I'm talking about, where's another one? Where there they are over there. Points. If you don't know, if you don't use spade bits, I'm not sure why you're watching this, but if you used any spade bit in the last 10 years, you see those points right there? See those two little tips on the side? Well, these are the new style. And if we go ahead and just take this thing back out, we put it back in there because we did drill a hole during the live, but this is a giveaway, so I was gonna actually give this away to somebody. But if we can look, we can see no points on the new ones. That's right, there is no points. They chopped the points off, and on the back they call this chamfered corners for hole quality and durability. So during the live, we put a couple of holes in a test board. Who in the hell came up with this? What is wrong with y'all? About there? Is that about right? All right, so we're going in, we're thinking we're good, Hey. I mean, it drilled just like the other one. It didn't seem to have, I don't know. Is this one of those things where we just need to give it a try, y'all? I don't know. What do you think? I feel like I did good in snagging the leftover ones of these. I feel like I did good. Maybe it's going to be a Formica only bit, like just to preserve them so that they don't. I mean, that drilled. Does that hole look durable to y'all? Does it look quality? Does that look like a quality hole to y'all? I mean, it looks like the other hole. I don't see what difference it is. But again, I didn't end up making a video out of it. So we're making a video now. And also on that community poll, we had 58 votes. 81% of y'all voted to bring back the points. That's right, we're gonna start a change.org position to bring back the points. Irwin, if you're listening, please bring back the points. We don't know how well these are gonna work yet. They're still too new. If you are out there and you have put these through its paces, with the chamfered corners for hole reliability and durability, then let us know in the comments. But if we take the two side by side, and there's no reason for me to open a new one of these. We can look, and during live, one of our subscribers who is into such technical details, I said it's swoopy. See this? See how swoopy it is? See the swoop right there? See how it like, that does not, like right in this area. Focus right in this area right here. And then if you get the new one, see how it swooped. That's the, I think he called it the what, the rake angle or something like that. But so it's got like a different rake angle. And also somebody pointed out in the live and kind of reminded me that yes, they actually used to not have points. If you go way back, and we're gonna look down here in one of our old boxes, we can pull out some bits, and we see, look at that. Look at that, 7/8. There's a modified, what is that right there? What is that right there? So hold up. Points, no tips, no tips. So these were back in the day when it was when they didn't have tips. And then they came along and were like, hey, we're gonna add tips. And then they came, hold on, wait. We're gonna add tips. And then they came along later and were like, we need to add blue stuff because that's our color. And then all of a sudden, there's no more tips. Regardless of blue stuff or not, the main point is does it cut better? Does it cut better? I've posted this on Twitter also because
it just infuriates me
that they've taken away the points. I feel like that the points do better. And in that Saturday morning live and in life in general, I've discovered that I love these points. These little points kind of scribe, you know, a circle around where it's gonna be. And I feel like when I first saw these, I feel like that once it gets to the actual cutting blades to cut the 1 inch or whatever size you're using, I feel like it's just not the same. So in an effort to appeal to Irwin to bring back the points, which, you know, multi-million-dollar corporation probably is not going to listen to us, but we're going to put some holes in some wood. And during Saturday morning live, once again, we did this kind of to ill effects. I'm going to try to maybe crop some video or whatever and put it in. In this instance, we're once again going to use this. This has had 1 hole done. So this has already got 1 hole in. And that was part of a giveaway package. So what I'll probably end up doing is just buying another 1-inch spade bit. I personally bought a bunch. I went to our local blue store and I saw a bunch of the new 1-inch bits hanging in front of the old bits. So if you like your tips, if you like the tips, go by any store that sells Irwin Spade Bits and see if they have any stock left, because the main thing, like we talked about, not just regular wood, but the main thing that we talked about in the live was cabinets that have the formica or whatever you want to call it, the layers. That is the problem. On to the point of everything here is we are going to safety first. Let's crank up a couple of different viewpoints. We're gonna just put some holes in some wood, or a hole in some wood. A hole, and we're gonna use the same exact ones. I'm not gonna take any measurements or anything like that. We're gonna start off with this one, and then we're gonna try this one. And I'm actually not using the same block of wood that I used before. This is a softer 2x4. This is what you call the crap made nowadays. What I used before was hardwood. This would better mimic a actual door frame because it's a softer, like pine stuff. But again, with locksmiths in particular, now, you know, with rough work, this may not be a big deal. I feel like this, whatever you call this rake angle or whatever, I feel like that's gonna dull really quick. I don't know why. I feel like the points kind of help clear away the area where it's drilling, and it makes them last longer. I've never had, and some people have even said, will the points break off? I've never seen points break off unless you hit a nail. But basically it just comes down to drilling some holes in some wood. And we're gonna start off with the point bit. And I'm not gonna, we're gonna try to do this by eye. What about right there? What about center? Right about there. Okay, so as you start to drill, and another thing about these points is I feel like the points can help you correct if we have to. So like as we go down the main point, right, we got the hole, we got a little hole that starts. As we go down, we can see it, the points kind of start to hit the wood. Okay, now right there in this bottom, we can see, number one, we can see something here. We can see that I'm not holding the drill correctly as I'm drilling. So as I adjust, I can move it up, right? Because it's giving me an indicator that I'm not level. Now I'm gonna, okay, and there we go. And I see I'm kind of leaning over to this side, so now I can correct just a bit more. And there we go. As those tips score a circle, just like that, we can see that we're good. We're good. We should be even. Everything's cutting the same. And then we're just going to go ahead and put some muscle into it. Oh. Switch your drill to the right thing. And there we go. That's, you know, this is one of the things about it with soft wood. You get this, you get a different feel. With drilling holes with softwood versus hardwood. So that's that hole. Looks pretty good. That's good. All right, let's try the chamfered corners for hole durability. We'll put it right below it. Again, we'll just kind of start right there. Is that gonna lip over? I don't know. Okay, so same way. Now this is cutting pretty good. Now this is a drill bit. A new bit. This one I've used a lot. You can see the blue's already starting to wear off. You know, that doesn't take long necessarily, but I've used this at least 15 times so far. In fact, I just used it Friday. So here we go, cutting in, cutting in, cutting in, cutting in. Okay, there we go. Bam. We can tell we're not centered again, or we're not level again. There we go. And going the rest of the way in. All right, so that was pretty close together. You know, it looks good. It looks good. Honestly, to me, does that look like a good hole to y'all? That looks like a fine hole. A fine, durable hole. I think the bit's gonna go dull faster. That may be what they want. Somebody may be like, hey, we're gonna make a ton of money because this bit's gonna go dull quicker. I'm gonna take a close-up photo of this when we're done. Just to show you these little nicks that I can see. And another thing, somebody actually, I did the same thing in live, and somebody was like, you need to blow through. Now, if you don't know what blowing through is, that's blowing through without coming in from the other side. You never, ever want to blow through a piece of wood unless you literally don't care about what the other side looks like. Even then, I would say, never, ever blow through. So we're gonna turn this around so that we can blow through. Starting with the tipped bit. Let's go ahead and punch on through to the other side. We can actually go, doesn't really matter. We're gonna go over that hole we just did. So here we go. I hate having to sweep. Oh, let's move you down there. Okay, there we go. All right, y'all ready? I hate blowing through. There we go. Boom. And that is why you never blow through, people. That's what happens. That's what happens when you blow through. It's horrible. Look at that. Blows out. You never want to do this at all. At all. All right, so let's see how our new bit does. See how it fares when it blows through. I would be interested to know if it destroys it as much as that. I guess we're gonna find out. And yes, I'm probably gonna end up replacing this bit for whoever wins this kit when we do our giveaway. So here we go, and oh shit, hold up. All right, let's go there. Doesn't look as bad. Doesn't look quite as bad. Yeah, it's bad though. It's bad. It's bad. So there you go. There you have it, y'all. You know, it may not be a bad bit. I may have been jumping the gun. What do y'all think? Y'all have already put your opinions in on what you think about this. Again, I feel like start cutting holes for cam locks in a piece of whatever you call this stuff. I can't even think of the name of it, but it's like a thin layer of like almost plastic. And when you cut, and I don't want to do it to this because this is the only piece of this stuff that I have, and I don't want to mess up my nice cabinet by putting holes in it even for a video. But those two tips on the end, they scribe a hole, right? When you're drilling, they scribe around just like it did on that other wood. And then that whole round piece just pops right off in a neat little circle with a hole in the middle of it. And then that lets you continue drilling through the press board that's underneath that. And that's one of the things that I've always loved about those spade bits is those tips let you zip and then pop it off and then zip the rest of the way through. Whereas these new bits, wherever it went, I just feel like they're going to get dull quicker when you work on those, which we're still not going to do, but I feel like it's just going to scrape and just get dull quicker. I think this is a ploy by Irwin to make us buy drill bits more, I think. What do y'all feel? Y'all have already voted. At least 58 of you have voted, and 81% of those 58 said that they want their points back. So what do y'all think? Those of you who have not voted, it doesn't matter now, but those of you put a comment in the comment section. If you didn't already comment, and during this video, I'll hopefully have put up some of y'all's comments already, so you don't have to repeat yourself. But as a locksmith, and somebody that drills a lot of 1-inch holes and a lot of 3/4-inch holes, I want my tips back. Please, Irwin, bring back the tips. And at least one of our subscribers did say that there's a pro one that still has tips. That may be the case. I still haven't seen the actual link or the actual sales. But I feel like if that was the case, Lowe's wouldn't have just hung them in the same... Oh, I said the word. That blue company wouldn't have just hung them on the same rack. They would have certainly separated the two because they can charge more for one versus the other. Long story short, it's too late. It's too late. They've already changed it. So if you like the tipped bits, make sure and go buy and find them at your local hardware store or wherever you buy drill bits at. See if you can order. Don't try to get them on Amazon or anything like that because they're more than likely going to show you an old image instead of a new image. Whatever you buy online, most likely if it's a fast seller, you're going to get the non-tip, the new bits. So it's one of those things where you just have to go to the store and get them while they last. Anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. Have a great one. We'll catch y'all next video. Hey!